Warning: the video you are about to see contains graphic images that may not be suitable for children. Be advised. All right, everybody. Welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, brothers and sisters all over the world. Habari za Sabui, Habari za Mchana, Habari za Jioni, brothers and sisters all over the world. The name of this channel is The African Times, and I'm Thomas. All right, everybody, we're going to jump right in. It's a little overcast today, so the lighting might not be as bright as I'd like it. But today is very serious. This is an episode of The Rise and Shine. The Rise and Shine. It's early in the morning, and I'm up. You're up, whatever time of the day this message finds you. It's got a little serious topic to talk to you about. But before we do that, let's talk about something fun. Many of you, you know what a barbecue is, right? Have you ever been to a barbecue? You ever been to a barbecue? You know, barbecue. We're gonna get something, put it on the grill. Everybody gathers around, comes around. Maybe we're gonna put some chicken on the grill, some Swahili cuckoo. We're gonna put some hot dogs if you're in America, maybe, all over the world, maybe Britain, France, Brazil, wherever, Caribbean islands, South Islands, Haiti. And Haiti, I'm watching you. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna put something on the grill. It's gonna be a good time. Everybody's gonna come around, have a good time. Family, we gather up, family and friends, have a good time. And during the barbecue, maybe we're going to play some games, maybe we're going to get some checkers going. Maybe we're going to play some cards, some spades, some bid whisk, some gin rummy, everybody come together, have a good time. Kids running around, you got the whole family, everybody coming around. We're having a barbecue. It's beautiful, good time, fun time, right? Maybe we, it's during the time we're gonna watch a little football, whether it's American football, some college football, right? Labor Day weekend. Maybe we watch some baseball if you like baseball, some soccer, right? Some might even have a beverage, very nice beverage, whatever beverage of your choice. I mean, I like Juicy, some nice cold iced tea. Good time. Even now, when we're talking about it, right? You like that black cup? I like that black cup. Black boots, black pants, black shirt, black people, black body, black man, black woman, black children. Yeah, love it. But you think about the barbecue, it's good. You have, even now, look, I'm smiling genuinely because I have memories of barbecue, running around, having a hot dog, my cousins all over, the family, having a good time, just a good time. Barbecue. Yeah. So I'm sure you, even now, you may come inside you. You feel good. You think about it when you were a kid. Everybody coming around. Hey, some of y'all might be having a barbecue this coming weekend, depending on where you are. If the climate is ready for it. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's the the fun part of it. Now let's talk about the serious part of it, because there is a serious part of it. Very serious. Barbecue. Barbecue. Remember, I just described everybody coming around, gathering around for a barbecue, for some fun. And I told you, sometimes you play a game, you have a sport, you watch a sport, you have an event maybe sometimes that people come around for. Tailgating is what we call it. They call it in college sports or football or whatever. You get together for some entertainment while you eat and enjoy. All right, so remember what I told you. Barbecue, coming together, friends and family, around an event, to have fun, to enjoy, to watch some entertainment. Take a look at this. Warning. The video you are about to see contains graphic images that may not be suitable for children. Be advised. Did you see that? Did you see that? I saw it. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? That's one of our brothers. That's one of our brothers. He wasn't the chicken put on the grill. He wasn't a hot dog put on the grill. No steaks, no pork chops put on the grill. That was our brother. Cooked, burned, alive for entertainment by some people who don't look like you and me. Do you understand? Do you understand? Barbecue. Festive occasion. Everybody gathering around. Happy. Gathering around. Peanut vendors, soda jerks. To have a good time. To have a barbecue. Barbecue. This wasn't for some need to fulfill a natural desire of hunger. No, this was entertainment. Entertainment. By some people who don't look like me and you. Now, I know, there are many of us, people who look like you and me, who fall into that group of people who believe. That was back then. That was back then. I think that picture, I don't know, might have been in the 1900s. Okay? I do not care how long ago it happened. It clearly shows you that there was then a group of people who had at their core being, their cultural being, the most heinous belief system in the history of the world. They tortured our brother, tortured him for entertainment. Now, okay, let's say that was a while ago. I was sitting down thinking, I didn't write it down. I'm kind of busy, I gotta go. But I want you to understand something. Let's say that was 1920, 100 years ago. And the people, some of them, these are adults, not children, but let's say they were, 40 years old in 1920. And let's say they live to be 60, so 20 years later, 1940. Okay, my mama was born in 47. Okay, that means that in the 1940s, the people who watched, participated in the torture of this brother, they were alive. Okay, so that means they would be 60. And let's say they had a kid when they were 20. That means in 1940, that kid is 40. 1940, kid's 40. And let's say that kid lived to be, 60. So now it's 1960. That kid is 60. He participated in that, saw his parents participate. He was a little kid when it was all happening. So that culture is in him in the 60s. Now you remember the 60s? Sicking dogs on black children, bombing black churches, beating black men, women, and children with batons. Do you remember that? So that means that dude was 60 during that time. That means his children, he had them when he was 20, and this is young now. That means his children were 40, adults. At 40, they had the culture in them that tortured that black man. And in the 60s, they would have been the group that was in charge of the political system that said black people weren't equal, had to sit in the back of the bus, didn't have no voting rights. That's that group. My mama was alive during that time, and I was born in the 60s. Okay? So they're 40 in the 60s, so let's say 20 years, 1980. But at 20 years, they can live to be in the 60s and 1980s. Good health, you can live to your 80s. You had your kid, and the kid is in the 60s. It's during the Reagan years now, 1980. Do you understand what I'm getting at? That means those people are still here. That culture is still here in individuals who have that spirit within them. Now, back then, they openly barbecued that brother. And they all gathered around. It was a barbecue. That picture that you just saw was actually put on a postcard. Postcard. Sent around through the mail. Postcard. Let's look at the back of the postcard. Hold on. Okay. You see the back of the postcard? I think it's, we had a barbecue today. This is what our barbecue was. Happy. Happy. Okay. Now again, I'm talking to you people who look like you and me, who think that was back then. The only thing that was back then that is not present today, to some extent, is that they didn't have to be concerned about their reputation, their image, by flaunting the torture of a person that looks like me and you, and showing joy and pride and happiness of participating in the event. Now that attitude is concealed behind the doors because they have to promote, remember? Leaders of humanity. Remember that? Leaders of the free world. Remember that? Okay. Today, as I've told you many times, they're having their barbecue entertainment right in front of us. Right in front of us. And one of the most glaring examples is our good brother, George Floyd. Everybody's sitting around watching it. Enjoying themselves, talking about it. And yeah, they're enjoying themselves. Life goes on for them. Now, I know what you're saying there. That was a few people. It was a few people. I remind you, there's something I was told. I didn't see it. I think I was very young. I was probably a little kid when this statement was made. I'm not sure. But it was a statement that I'm told, I've heard, was said by Muhammad Ali. And I don't know if he said it or not, and it doesn't matter. It's the point of the story, and that is, okay, you want to tell me it's just a few people, a few isolated people. So he gave an analogy. This is Muhammad Ali. This is what I'm told. If any of you have any clips of it or anything, send it to me. Tell me where to find it. I'll show it. He said, okay, if I'm on a hill or mountain and 1,000 snakes are coming down the mountain and I'm standing there, venomous, dangerous snakes, you want me to stand there and try to pick out which ones are the good ones and which ones are the bad ones? Because a few of the good ones, they're not going to bite me. This is what you want me to do? Barbecue. Now, I put in the title so you would understand. It's 100 years ago. And today, these events are still taking place. We just have electronic media instead of a newspaper headline that isolates the event to one area, because there was no way to broadcast it all over the world like it is today. So, like I put in the title, do we need a militia? A black militia? The answer is obvious. Unless you don't have courage. The answer is obvious. Thank you, Grandmaster J, John Fitzgerald Johnson. Nfac, Fred Hampton Gun Club, New Black Panther Party, Huey Newton. Thank you. Thank you. Uhuru. Uhuru. Uhuru.